He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He was still wailing on me.
Damn, he was still hitting you even after he shot? That shit was personal, brother. Yeah, do I care? I don't care.
Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heated up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
Yo, welcome back to the Kenzino channel, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So today we got a really crazy one, okay? So it's a video by Ohmeezy. Chud the Builder shot a black man and himself outside a courthouse. Let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown because this has been an ongoing thing for the past couple of days, bro. So this content creator is named Chud the Builder, and unfortunately he's been going viral lately, and his entire content is literally just to run around and try to piss off black people and get a reaction out of them, and then to record the reaction to make them seem like the crazy individual, you know, try to perpetuate the black fatigue bullshit that they have going online and stuff. You know, as a black person, you just can't win. You just can't win nowadays. But yeah, so that's his whole content, man. It's crazy, and it's crazy that it was successful. You know, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, and I know that he's been in a lot of hot water lately because I think he finally pissed off the wrong dude and got his ass whooped, and now I'm seeing a story about him shooting somebody outside of a courthouse. So I'm gonna leave it up to Ohmeezy to explain to me what the fuck happened with this guy.
I walked up to him because they were pointing at me. They were laughing. They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out to me, I'm gonna hit you."
Oh yeah, one of his signature lines is whenever the black people that he presses, that he antagonizes, start getting pissed off, he says, "Don't chimp out. You're starting to chimp out." Oh, he's chimping out. That's his whole shtick.
He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He was still wailing on me.
Well, damn, he was still hitting you even after he shot? That shit was personal, brother. Yeah, do I care? I don't care.
It actually happened. This is breaking news. I was gonna put another Chud the Builder video out today, but this one is definitely gonna have to go on top of it. Chud the Builder has pew-pewed a man that he was in an altercation on the street with, and while doing so, he actually did graze himself in the process. Now, I will say he
grazed himself and they put his ass on a fucking stretcher? No way. Don't tell me that. You tell bro, he grazed himself? And accidentally grazed himself during the incident. He grazed himself and they had to put his stupid ass on a stretcher. That's crazy, brother.
Now, I will say there's going to be a deeper dive into this video because there's so much to unpack, and I don't have all the details right now. I'm seeing a lot of things floating around on the internet, some of which claiming that the man himself is no longer with us, meaning that Chud did end his life. But I don't know what type of claims Chud is going to make in court with this defense team that he's going to have.
He's gonna try to say that this dude was violently attacking him and stuff, and I'm telling you, in this version of America, all of the video evidence of him antagonizing black people is there's an actual real genuine chance that doesn't help prove the idea that Chud probably had antagonized this guy. That's just how dire things are nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We love it.
Man is, no longer living or not. But based off of some of the stuff he was saying on stream before this incident, it seems as though he was kind of predicting a situation like this would happen, which would make things really, really tricky.
Yeah, I don't know how to convince you guys that I'm literally a single guy with a camera. Somebody could come up and try to kill me right now. There's nothing I could do about it, but I'm protected by the Lord and I believe in his divine protection. Other than that, I'm literally a sitting duck.
Since his return to
That's crazy.
He had not changed pretty much anything that he had done.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he got banned off of literally every platform. That's why his ass was over here streaming on pump.fun. Are we dead ass? I've never heard of that. That sounds like a fucking sex trafficking website, brother.
I'm literally a sitting duck.
Since his return to streaming, he had not changed pretty much anything that he had done about the way that he goes about making any sort of content. And now we're in a situation where, in an act of self-defense, there is himself, Chud the Builder, in the hospital because he grazed himself with a bullet, which I don't know how that's even possible. And also a man in an unknown condition at the time of the recording of this video. Pretty sure we'll probably have some clarification by the time it comes out. All of this to me marks the end all.
That's insane. Do you know how terrible you have to be at holding a gun to shoot yourself? That's crazy.
The feat of a Chud the Builder. But for the most part, I've been screaming this from the rooftops. This type of antagonizing content is not gonna have some good result. It's never gonna end well. And Chud's return to streaming was doomed from the start.
Mind you, make no mistake, it's not cool when anybody does it. I don't want to hear the bullshit of, like, because I've seen it. This is why I gotta get off of Twitter. I be having to delete the app off my phone. I be seeing niggas say, so it's okay for black people to run around and antagonize white people. Who said that? Point me to the people who said that, and you know what I'm saying? And I slapped them. What are you talking about? Anybody antagonizing anybody is not cool. Even back in 2016 when prank content on YouTube was super popular, that shit was lame. If your prank was the type of prank where the person who was getting pranked could laugh with you afterwards after you revealed to them it was a prank, your prank was probably goated. But a lot of these people literally just walk up to people, record them harassing them, and then try to get away with it, bro. It's literally not funny. It's not funny at all. It's not funny when anybody does it to anybody, bro.
Anyway, if you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way. This saga isn't over with, and I need to get in on it. So get your popcorn.
I'm getting in on it too, bro. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You want to antagonize black people? Let's just go ahead and get my check. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my check. I'm not even getting paid from YouTube, by the way.
Already, because we're doing Chud the Builder 90 times after this one.
Yeah.
Now, back into the video.
This is one of those topics where I don't even mind milking it, bro, because, like, you know, pack watch.
We know who Chud is. No need to explain any backstory. He's the weirdo, racist streamer / content creator who goes around antagonizing people, egging them on.
Literally, bro, look. This is, I seen this clip on TikTok, bro. That's how viral this nigga is going, unfortunately. This white guy literally had to tell him to get the fuck away because Chud was like, oh, so you're a hard R lover, like, and he was saying the actual word. I'm not gonna say it in case YouTube tried to get me, but he's like, this dude was like, hold on, I got black people in my family. Black people are cool. And Chud was all like, oh, so you're just a N-word lover.
Recognizing people, egging them on to say the most nonsensical things in the world and claiming that free speech is gonna save him. But with myself and other commentary channels,
free speech niggas, whenever their free speech gives them free consequences,
have been trying to tell him is that free speech isn't just a pass to say anything, do.
Yeah, free speech is not actually free. Okay, you're gonna pay the price of a consequence if you speak freely to the wrong nigga.
Anything, antagonize anybody. It's really just a stupid way to build up your content and get a little bit of buzz on your name. Now, where we left off in the saga was Chud the Builder getting arrested for stealing dinner and then becoming a public nuisance, harassing people, resisting arrest, all these other things.
That's
also
crazy.
Breaking his bond agreement from the last time he got arrested. A criminal, a douchebag, a charlatan, all these different things. And coming out of that jail,
like one of the most un-American people I've ever seen.
And jumping right on the live stream, you saw a change in the demeanor of Chud the Builder. Something spooked him in there, and he's realizing that the consequences of his actions are real.
They took me to a building that was not the jail. After they arrested me, they did not take me to the jail to book immediately. They took me to some building, then some dude in plain clothes gets out. He's clearly a detective, and he takes me into the room in the back of the building, leaves me there for like an hour. He tells me that, oh, you know, the FBI is interested in talking to you. We're waiting on him. He comes in there. They sit down. He's like, okay, I'm with the anti-terrorist organization or whatever. He's talking to me, asking me questions, saying, are you with any organizations? And I'm like, organization?
That just shows you how hateful this nigga was, that they dead ass thought he was a terrorist, bro. That's crazy.
I'm literally just a dude with a phone. Then he
no,
says,
you're not. Stop. I can't stand people who do crazy shit and then try to downplay it, bro. Like, I do. One of my biggest pet peeves are people who try to do and say crazy shit and then they judge you based off your reaction to it. Like, there's so many people who see these clips of him getting black people to freak out on him, and then they'll go, okay, yeah, he shouldn't have done that, but the black guy, like, stop. The sentence should have stopped when you said he shouldn't have done that. Why are we then turning around and putting judgment on the person who was reacting to the situation? You know what I'm saying? That is such a crazy thing that people do to justify this type of buffoonery. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. If you know that you're walking around and your content is to antagonize people, why are we just free speech, right? Free speech until you might get slapped. Like, that's how it is, man. Like, that's crazy.
Well, are you affiliated with the GDL? Like, what the is a GDL? Never even heard nothing like that. The Goyim Defense League.
Now, this wasn't just some sort of simple arrest. Chud the Builder bypasses the neighborhood booking and gets upscaled to the FBI and some sort of major interrogation. Now, probably because, I don't know, he couldn't read the room for the past couple of years. Chud the Builder had to have realized that there's been a collective of, you know, provocateurs, groups of people who are anti-this, anti-that, anti-black, Jew, gay, all these things that have been growing
white nationalist
in the United States. And this is part of the reason why his whole free speech gimmick falls.
And you know what the craziest part is? Seeing niggas like Chud the Builder doesn't even make me hate white people. Like, dead ass, bro. Like, I know that Chud is one of those niggas that are terminally online, that only consumes like black fatigue clips and only knows black people based off of the racist ass Twitter accounts that just get their money by posting clips of black people committing crimes. And you know, not as if I could easily give you a clip of a white guy doing the same exact crime as all of these black people that you're posting, but we're not going to go into that discussion. But people like Chud the Builder don't even make me hate white people, because I'm not ignorant. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Come on now. It don't even got to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people like this destroy your outlook on the world. Honestly, like, you gotta thug it out, bro. I know it's like, it seems like there's so much hate flying around and stuff, and it's like the worst time it's like one of the worst times to be on social media and be black, honestly. But you gotta just remember that it's just some internet shit, man. There's real world things that we need to be focused on right now, and some of those things are in fact racism. But don't think that people online who say this stupid stuff like reflect what the majority of white people are thinking. It's a very, very vocal minority of them. At least that's what I want to believe, because I want to believe that there's still a spot for black people in the world. I want to believe that. I don't care if it's naive.
Sure, you can say things in a vacuum, I guess, but not realizing that there are tons of others that share those sentimentalities. You're gonna get lumped in, just like you kind of lump in people and put them in a group and in a collective. Exactly. So quickly into that FBI investigation, they accused Chud the Builder of being a part of an organization or a group. Now, I had to look it up, but the GDL is basically a group of white supremacists
that out of shape dickheads. Well, this guy is kind of in shape, but a bunch of fucking fat, old, stinky white dudes who probably beat their wives. This nigga got the fucking Vegeta hairline. I'd hate the world too if I had a hairline like that, brother.
Are provocateurs.
My hairline crazy, but it's not. But I haven't had a shape up. Your hairline is crazy because of your genetics, brother. We are not the same.
In the space that go around spreading anti-Semitic rhetoric, and they do public stunts basically. So they go in public, make a mockery of people, wear certain costumes and clothing, try to provoke people in the public space,
and then try to record their reactions and post their reactions online and make them seem like they were the problems, and like, you know, we need to get these thugs out of the country type shit.
To what Chud actually does. See, Chud doesn't realize that while the internet is rewarding him for these clips that he's putting out, which they're really not, to be quite honest with you, they aren't. He's gonna
it's just shock content
around and find out, because real life people don't take this stuff lightly. And it's not just the average everyday person that you run up on at a gas station or while walking down the street. Now the legal system is involved with you. Even if you got out of this situation, which he does, because he ultimately doesn't, you know, get detained for being a part of this group here, your name is on a watch list, buddy.
You got eyes on you. And I want to go back to what he said earlier, because he said the phrase fuck around and find out. The same Twitter accounts that be posting the black fatigue clips are the same ones that'll post the he fucked around and found out. They love spamming that phrase until it's a white guy finding out from a black guy, and then suddenly it's racism. So
know about you, and they are looking at
This
you.
is why you can't take people on the internet serious, bro. You literally just can't even give these niggas the time of day. There's not even a point in trying to explain to them why what they're saying is supremely ignorant, racist, and just fucking pointless, because they already have this in their head. And one, they're doing it for money. Two, they already, you know what I'm saying? They already got a sentiment in their head. You're not going to convince them otherwise. And three, 90% of these niggas are not saying this to your face. Like, let's be so fucking for real.
Your every move. Let's be clear. They're watching your streams as we speak going forward. It's not a joke anymore. That character that you're trying to play isn't landing, and it looks like it's wearing on you. Also, in the return stream, the energy of Chud felt off. He kept saying that nothing affects him, nothing impacts him, he's fine and he's dandy.
Well, I don't feel so defeated. I'm just tired.
What is this in the corner, bro? What the fuck is this?
I'm not defeated about any of it, anything that you guys know about yet.
But the bomb that he drops really reveals the real life consequences of when you pose yourself as being one of these dickheads on the internet. My mama always told me that you are a representation of everybody else that shares your last name or your image or your likeness. I have a brother on social media named Legend of Winning, and if he or I do something bad, it always comes back to bite one another in the
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But that's why it's fairly important to keep our names clean. Chud the Builder doesn't realize that, though. He doesn't realize the actions that he has on the internet will have real world implications. Up until now, where he gets disowned from his family.
I might as well just tell you what I'm really upset about. My son's mother texted me today saying that she wants to change his name. Switch.
Your son's mother? You're doing this when you got a whole kid and a whole like baby mama, and you're so determined to get clips and get your money and get these hee ha-has off. You forgot the internet is fucking crazy. These niggas will find out your blood type within 24 hours. You didn't think that they would track down your baby mama? You will literally run around bullying black people. You don't think people know how to track down baby mamas? Come on now. Okay, bro.
Shit from mine. She fears for him, you know. She's like, oh, you've tarnished your name, and I don't want him to have to deal with that. And I'm sitting there thinking,
now, is she gonna get on you about the actual shit that you're doing? Like, because she's saying what you're doing is making us look bad, but is she gonna get on you for what you're peddling, the beliefs that you're peddling? I might be a little too woke for niggas. I don't know, bro. I don't even think I'm that woke, but sometimes I be thinking, damn, I might really be really woke.
Through the streets, and respectable people are literally stopping their cars in the road to shake my hand. I'm walking past people that want to take a picture every second.
What you talking about? Hold on, go back.
I walk through the streets, and respectable people are literally stopping their cars in the road to shake my hand.
Give me all of their names. Give me their names. I want the list. I want the Chud the Builder list.
I'm walking past people that want to take a picture every second, and the only people that don't like me are that are trying to kill me.
He literally just dropped the hard R.
She's more racist than I am, is the funny thing. She's not they always want to make bullshit up.
Do you know how much...
I hate that I kind of sight read that. I hate that I kind of sight read that, because in order for somebody, because like if you genuinely have these type of beliefs and somebody has a kid with you, bro, it's not like she didn't know you thought this way. You know what I'm saying? And you have to believe this to some degree to be willing to catch charges for it. That's the difference between him and what makes him like a certified racist instead of like just another Twitter account that's just spewing out bullshit to the ether. Because he's willing to get a record. He's willing to get a public record. He's able to get a charge for this shit. He's dying. He's about to die for this shit.
Of a douchebag you have to be in order for your presumably racist, at least as Chud said, baby's mother to disown you and your last name because of the stuff that you're putting out on the internet, how you're getting publicly ousted.
And the fact that he's saying that now, people are going to make sure they're going to expedite tracking her down, and they're going to make sure that she can't change her name.
Publicly blasted. That's got to be some of the most embarrassing.
And I'm not exactly going to be too mad about that.
Stuff in the world. If your digital footprint ever gets like that, you should probably reconsider doing your job or doing whatever the fuck you are doing.
That's the problem. He never considered about he never stopped to consider anything at first.
I don't know.
Except on how to make black people mad.
No, this is so weird. And Chud is like befuddled here because he can debate everybody else, right? He can debate the police, he can debate the platforms, he can debate the people on the street, but he can't debate a mother trying to protect their child. You can call it whatever you want, but when the backlash and ramifications are coming to somebody else who is loosely adjacent to you, then you seriously should sit down and look in the mirror. Now, for what it's worth, he still doesn't really get it. Towards the end of that same segment, he actually just takes blame off of himself, saying that, you know, he's just walking down the street being a respectable man, and that his baby's mother is the one that's a coward because she's a woman.
She's not a fucking liberal or anything. She's just a woman. They're all cowards, and I get it. You know, they don't understand what it means to be at war.
Take note, super far right conservatives. These are the type of men y'all like.
Try not to be like that.
But this just exposes how defeated that he is. He's really
Note that I said super far right conservatives. You can be a conservative and still have some type of sense to you. I might disagree with you on certain things, but like, if you're not one of these motherfuckers that like openly consume shit from niggas like this, bro, come on.
Try not to be like that.
But this just exposes how defeated that he is. He's really just making up a bunch of excuses as to why he is the one putting his life in this situation right now.
So he's literally running around calling people the hard R, and he still has found a way to say woman bad. Like, what are we doing?
He can say that he is not defeated all that he wants, but when your family/child's mother is taking away the last name of your child, the thing that you're supposed to share, your claim to fame here, then it looks like the content is already beating you, buddy. It looks like you're already defeated. I can tell by the tears that are about to come up off of your face. And now that Chud the Builder is weaker than he's ever been, the internet is going to do what the internet starts to do. They're going to dig and they're going to dig and they're going to dig. Problem is that Chud is going to give them as much ammo as possible. This is where we introduce Chud's bedroom behaviors. Now, I'm not one that is to shame what people do in between them sheets and behind closed doors. We all like,
wait, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
Something different. You know what I'm saying? We all like something a little bit of strange. But what makes this so interesting is that for somebody who has posed themselves to be this big, aggressive, macho man, free speech type of dude, you would never think that he was hanging around somebody named Lily Venus. What does she call herself?
So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick.
And you would never. And I mean never think that he would get into some of the stuff that she is claiming that he gets into.
Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it. So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick. I have not fucked Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap and such like.
I see why he might have crashed out. Oh my God. And see, here's the problem with this whole situation, right? The liberals that you talk so much shit about, if they found this out about you, we might crack a couple jokes, but we're genuinely not gonna care, bro. You know what? But the niggas that you're trying to appeal to, they are gonna disown you, just like your baby mama.
The cutest way. Now
calling his butt cheeks cute is insane.
Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't fuck him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first fucked him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been fucked since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to fucking cap. Like, if you're gonna say that we fucked, say the whole truth, okay?
Now, for what it's worth,
look, like I said, bro, usually I wouldn't care if a nigga likes getting something put up his butt. You know, that got nothing to do with me. That's got nothing to do with me. It does not bother me. It doesn't affect my day at all if a nigga likes penis, bro. Cause I know that I don't like penis. And that's all I really need to concern myself with what I like. I don't care what another nigga like. What the fuck that got to do with me? But you run around spewing all this nonsense and we find out that you you used to get your butt broken open by a big black bequeafer? You are insane.
These are all allegations. Although this woman does know.
I don't care if they've not. I don't care if they're allegations and they're not even. Usually, I'm the type of dude that's like, I gotta see evidence. You gotta provide. I don't care. I don't care, bro. This dude literally runs around and antagonizes my people. I don't care if we antagonize him a little bit.
Very intimate details about Chud the Builder. And for what it's worth, Chud the Builder himself or his cameraman or his team or whatever the case may be have linked Chud the Builder with this woman. So
she actually, wow.
We're calling.
Wow. The receipts are crazy. This just made her story all the more believable. I don't even feel bad about believing it off rip now.
Whatever the case may be, have linked Chud the Builder with this woman. So, and
he dapped her up.
We're calling it an allegation, but he's even at least a little bit supporting some of the claim here. This allegation makes the character and the facade of Chud the Builder look so false. It looks like
because all them Twitter accounts that were probably posting him saying typical thug responds to words with violence. They're gonna disown him now that they found out you like taking stuff up the butt, brother. I'm sorry, you've just lost your whole fan base.
It's sitting on a fresh.
They're gonna disown you, brother.
Actually dunked Oreo ready to crumble. This is a contradiction. How does such a mighty masculine man do the bending, as Janet Jackson would say?
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Now people even
that's not.
Even those that were supporting Chud the Builder are starting to question him and his validity. Now he doesn't look just
because now they're gonna question his Christianity, bro. Because he's got the homophobic Christians on his side. That's Raps, brother.
Racist. He looks performative in all of this. Was all of this true? Was it a stunt?
Free speech niggas, when they found out the free speech they were supporting was just a performative ass shit.
To become somebody bigger and more famous in this space, and ultimately at what cost? Now you're known as the guy that's doing the bending, or you're bending in this situation for Lily Venus. And you can see the lack of seriousness that people are taking him when he comes back for his first IRL return stream. First of all, I think it's important to note that he did not learn an absolute thing after being detained, after being questioned for being on this list or in this organization or whatever the case may be. He's going back to being good old Chud the Builder that everybody knows and hates on the internet.
Is it www? Why the fuck would you send me a link that doesn't work? Bro, I need a real manager that's not a fucking yeah, that link doesn't work. Good job. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not fucking doing this. Yeah, TTS not working. It's not gonna work. Get somebody who knows how to do what the fuck they're supposed to do. Take a second to add the TTS link. Yeah, I go to add it. It's fucking not even a link.
He can't even handle a simple issue without doing some sort of public meltdown. It shows how fragile Chud the Builder actually really is. But I don't think that the meltdown was the biggest takeaway from me when he returned to live streaming. It was actually the reception that he got from the people on the street. His name is out there. The word is out, and everybody.
The unfortunate part about going viral is now niggas know who you are.
He knows about who he is.
You ain't just some random on the street. Now you're like, oh, that's that dude.
So they're not entertaining the conversation as they once were. They're just insulting him, not falling for the rage bait. And honestly,
that's the best way to do it. That's why I said earlier, bro, you literally just can't take these niggas serious because their whole persona is built based off the fact that they think they know you like the back of their hand, based off of the stupid ass rage bait tweets they seen in their racist ass algorithms. If you don't even feed into it, if you even laugh at them for even trying to be racist, it's gonna kill them, bro. It's gonna kill their ego. That's the best way to fight it back. That's the best way we can fight back right now, honestly.
Keeping it pushing, because they are so done with Chud the Builder. Everybody is done with Chud the Builder.
Yeah.
What up, guys?
You a bitch, bro. No, I don't want to dab you up.
Fuck you, then.
I want to dab you
ass white boy.
All right, bro.
Yeah, go fucking suck a big black dick.
You claim to be a Christian, though.
Yeah, don't square up with me, little kid.
Little kid, bro. I'm 17, I still beat your ass, bro.
Come over here and say
I just got committed to fucking.
Are you threatening bodily harm? You might want to watch out.
He probably actually could whoop his ass, too. That's the funniest part. The Tennessee Titans. Ew, nigga. The Tennessee Titans. Yeah, jump off the bridge, brother.
Threatening bodily harm again.
Shave that beard. Shave that little ass mustache you got. You like a pussy. Straight pussy. No, what was that shit that got leaked to you with you with the fucking filters on?
Which
Looking like a
AI
little
pick
bitch?
you like? Which
AI pick?
Which one is
No,
your
not
favorite?
AI.
Which one's your favorite?
That was not AI.
Talk about a no frontal lobe.
All right.
That arrest was supposed to
Talk about no frontal lobe.
serve as some sort
The
of
fact that you got mocked by a 17-year-old is insane, brother.
warning.
And the fact that you entertained it, you should have assumed, man, that's the craziest part, bro. When you're not the one doing the rage baiting, if you're a professional rage baiter and then somebody turns around and starts rage baiting back, you're basically stun locked, because if you walk away, you look like you lost. But then if you keep entertaining it, you look like it's getting under your skin. There's no way to win, brother. You've been drawn into a paradox.
To the builder, that people are no longer going to tolerate or put up with or accept the type of nonsense that he puts out into the public ethos. And I was
more
supposed to
people
help him
gotta do
change
that.
his content, change his mind, maybe
More people need to stand 10 toes.
do something a little bit differently. But ultimately, it's not working. It's falling flat. And if he didn't get it from those people in the jail cell, if he's not getting it from the people on the street that now aren't falling for the gimmick, aren't falling for the rage bait, or whatever the case may be, he probably should be getting it from people who even looked at, you know, supporting him or using him as some sort of content turning against him as well. Aiden Ross is somebody who we know loves the provocateurs. He loves to get these racist people on these streams and, you know, have them either entertain the audience.
I really haven't even been paying attention to Aiden Ross in years, brother. Like I just, the only thing I remember about him is when he like pretended to like twerk on somebody when they were doing the push, when they were lifting weights.
Or be crazy on stream so he can get a bunch of views, or invite him to his brand risk boxing event. But now even Aiden Ross is out on Shut the Builder.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. On Twitter, there was a page that were hating on me, bro. They were mad at me that I was trying to get him on brand risk.
Get him on brand risk. Come on, homie. You're a businessman.
Is that Charles the White? Oh my
This is about
god.
entertainment.
But
Find a nigga that want to fight him.
But Unc, no, you're not understanding. Like the black Twitter is mad at me for trying to get him on brand risk.
Well, they wasn't mad when King Von and Lil Durk was on $1 million mouth worth of game, and they were
Yeah, this nigga Charles the White different.
serial killers.
Listen, I'm reading this page. Every time a hardcore anti-black racist person appears, Aiden Ross promotes and elevates them. Nick Fuentes, Gypsy Crusader, and now he's trying to do it with Chud, the loser.
Well, every time they get one of them old killing ass niggas that done killed somebody, been to prison and hurt people, they elevate them. So what's the difference?
Okay, but
Oh
do you
my
think he's
God.
doing it in a provocative way?
So what? I do it in a provocative way when I say fuck your dead baby, bitch ass nigga. Fuck
What the fuck?
your hood. Fuck old block. Fuck King
All right.
Von. I do
All right, bro.
it in a provocative way.
I feel like, do you think he's going out in person getting drunk and baiting?
Yeah, nigga, it makes, why not do it? You see how much attention he's getting.
Now ultimately I do believe that Aiden
Oh,
Ross
brother, bro. Charles the White. That's one of the unks. That's one of the unks at the function where everybody just kind of ignore whatever he say. Sometimes he be funny though, and sometimes he do spit like a fact. But yeah, most of the time this nigga just be he's just an angry old nigga, bro.
is going to have him on the live stream because it's Aiden Ross at the end of the day. But this is going to show, the second guessing that is, that people are recognizing how much of a brand risk it is to have Chud on there, no pun intended, how much of a liability it's going to be, and this can ultimately be detrimental to your business. And I do think that it says a lot when even Aiden Ross is reconsidering somebody who
he was hesitating.
no problem with having these types of people on the platform. And that means you've got to be doing something right or wrong, I guess. Now, of course, he's still going to have some sort of supporters in the space. Myron from Fresh and Fit loves
Oh my gosh. I feel like if Myron is on the same side as you, bro, you're too far gone. You're too far gone. If you got Myron on your side, brother, you have to literally reconsider and figure out what went wrong. What went wrong?
this guy. He thinks the bee's knees of him. And even Sneeko is coming to his defense and aid as well.
Oh,
just
brother.
on their knees for him, heavy.
The least serious niggas on the internet, bro. Like, real talk. If you are a genuine fan of Myron Gaines or Sneeko, just block my channel, bro. I am not ever gonna even give them the benefit of the doubt in any scenario.
Chud, if you see this clip, bro, look, man, all these motherfuckers hate you. They're looking for something to go after you with. So you just got to be on point, bro. And I'm not saying that on some hating shot. I actually want to see him win. I actually think he's hilarious. I think it's funny. And quite frankly, watching all these fucking get so butthurt over a word goes to show the problems in the black community. Like, they'll sit there.
My. You shouldn't let a word bother you. Okay, but it does bother me, and now I want to whoop your ass. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be bothered by a word. Well, it does bother me. So now what? We're at an impasse, okay? It don't matter. I don't care what you think, and you don't care what I think. But what I think is that I should whoop your ass. So what are we doing? That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't take these internet niggas serious, bro.
And be willing to risk it all, lose their life over somebody saying, like, really, bro?
Yeah, yes. People have lost their lives for less. People have gone to prison for less. Are you kidding me? Your whole content surrounds like putting down black people about how violent and crazy we are, and you are surprised when niggas come out and are willing to crash? What is the logic? What is the logic? Come on, bro.
Get the word. Remember when you couldn't say for so many years and now everybody says it again? Because you're not going to call a you call somebody stupid when they're acting like a. Who said that? Steve Carell in The Office. It's true. You don't say it to be hurtful. Every other word can be like that too. Do people see what I'm saying? By getting this upset at that word, you're giving it power. You're attributing a lot of meaning.
Oh my God, bro. This 2016 ass argument. You're saying this like you even give a damn in the first place.
And hurt and emotion to it. You're allowing this to control you.
Okay, but let a black dude come in and start antagonizing a white guy. Suddenly it's gonna be like, yeah, we should have locked him up. He probably has a criminal record. Like, come on, bro. These people are not consistent. They got the consistency of a wet napkin, bro. It falls apart the minute that you swap the colors. What are we talking about? Because in any other scenario, if somebody were to say something crazy antagonizing things to you, something specifically said to specifically piss you off because of your characteristics, any other scenario, I'm telling you, these people are okay with you choosing violence. These niggas are so quick to talk about the Second Amendment, how they want to shoot somebody. If you feel threatened, you should be able to defend yourself. But let it be a black guy get fucking antagonized. Suddenly it's like, well, you're giving the word power. I don't care. It's
brother. Just a word. At the end of the day, it's
just a word. Okay,
it's
bro.
It's just a word.
Now, for what it's worth, we all knew that these two numbskulls would be on his side.
Like, I'm mad that I let this even like piss me off even a little bit, bro. It's just, I can't believe that there's people who actually just don't see how stupid they sound.
But I think you should probably say to yourself, if you're Chud the Builder, like, is it a good thing that Sneeko and Myron are the ones that are, hyping me up? Is that really a good thing?
No, it is not.
I don't know. Especially
let's even know.
If at the end of the day, these people aren't going to help you in your IRL situation. Myron and Sneeko have nothing for your baby's mother changing your child's name. All they're going to do is get on their platforms and talk about, oh, that's crazy. Women are this, women are that, and the third. And your child's not going to have a new last name. Like, ultimately, their words are just words as well. They're not going to do anything to actually help you. When the FBI moves you up on the list of white supremacist provocateurs, they're not going to be there for you in that type of support. They might extend some words, but again, words are just words. Yeah, I think the aftermath of Chud's arrest.
The prison sentence in the court sheet is just nothing but words on a paper.
It's just proving the original.
You being afraid of going to jail is giving jail power.
The point that the content isn't worth it. I don't care what nobody says. Once you leave the internet, it stops being entertainment. Chud came back trying to act like he survived all of the controversy, but you can't hide it in your face, gang. Everybody around you is saying the opposite. The police are asking deeper questions. Your family is turning against you.
The only people supporting you are niggas that will never do anything to support you other than say words on the internet. You just talked about how you can't give words power and stuff. So all these dudes are doing is just saying words on the internet. They're not actually gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? Are these niggas gonna go and visit you in the hospital? No.
Your past is being dragged up. It's really, really genuinely speaking not looking good. And this isn't even because I'm anti what you're saying. This is just an objective fact. If you are doing dumb shit that's gonna cost the people in your immediate life off the internet when you log off, connection and it's gonna have real life consequences, then what the fuck are you doing it for? To have fun and for free speech? Again, is there no other way to have fun and get off your free speech takes?
It's the only way for you to express yourself is to try to put down other people.
Stupid, gang. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Chud thought he was turning racism into content, but now the content is turning his real life into a punchline.
Yeah, for real, bro. No pun intended, man. Shout out to Ohmeezy. Yeah, bro. Basically, yeah, just like if you ever, the likelihood of it actually happening is very low, thank God. But if you ever run into somebody who does some shit like this, just laugh in their face, and that will literally take the wind out of their sails. They won't know what to do. They'll be like, is he just emoting on me? It's crazy. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day.